Hi friends, this is Manikanta Prasanna Kumar. Welcome to my channel Maths with Money. You can follow me on my Facebook page Maths with Money. Regarding myself, I cleared RRB NTPC and also SSC CGL, and I am selected as Customs Inspector in CGL 2017. So friends, welcome to the series of exact previous questions on advanced maths. So we already covered 4 videos, that is previous papers of 2010, 11, 12 and 13, and it is 2014 question paper, okay, in which we have some 5 to 6 problems. Let's see. Okay, I'll start with the first one. Observe the first one. In quadrilateral PQRS, PQ is 5 centimeters, okay, and QR is 17 and RS is 5 and PS is 9. That means the lengths of the quadrilateral, the sides of the lengths of the quadrilateral are given. And what you have to find out, then the length of the diagonal QS, you have to find out one length of the diagonal, and you need not find out the exact length. Okay, it can be what is the range of that diagonal length, that you have to find out. That's it. How can you solve this? So basic ga manaki oka quadrilateral undi PQRS. Okay, it is P, it is Q, and it is R, and it is S. The sides are given. PQ is 5, QR is 17, and RS is 5, and PS is 9. And you have to find out this length of this diagonal QS. It is very simple. In the triangles video itself, I told you the first video of the triangle. What is that? In any triangle ABC, for suppose there is a triangle ABC, if it is A and it is B and it is C, to form a triangle, what is the necessary condition? Sum of any two sides is always greater than the third side, and also difference of the two sides is always less than the third side. We already did this. Yes, that means the length of A lies between B minus C to B plus C, that is sum of other two sides to difference of the other two sides. Yes, we already discussed this condition. Yes or no? For suppose the length of QS is for suppose X, you have to find the range of X. What is the intervals in which X lies between? Yes or no? Okay. So if I take triangle PQS, if I take triangle PQS, X is one side which is definitely more than the sum of these two sides. Sorry, it is less than, sorry, X is less than the sum of other two sides, that is a 9 plus 5, that is 14. So that means X is always less than 14. If I take triangle QRS, in QRS, the value of same X is greater than difference of these two sides, other two sides, that is 17 minus 5. It implies X greater than 12. So from these two equations, inequalities, I can tell the limits for X, that is X is greater than 12 and less than 14. It lies between 12 to 14. So which one is correct answer? That is second option, which is greater than 12 and less than 14. Simple properties of triangles, that's it. And we already discussed the same type of model in quadrilaterals problems also. If anybody didn't watch it, please watch that video also. Clear? Now I'll go to the second one. Let's see the second one. Very nice model, the second one is also. So by reading the question, you have to draw the diagram, okay now? So there are two windows on the wall of a building. There is a wall, okay, in which two windows are there, okay, that need repairs. Okay, ante aa windows ni repair cheyali. Suppose there is a window at this point, okay, and there is another window at this point on the walls. A ladder 30 meters long is placed against a wall such that it just reaches the first window, which is 26 meters high. We don't know which one is first window, yes or no? Maybe the top window is first window or the bottom window is first window. We don't know that. But read the question fully. Then you can understand which one is first or which one is 26 meters high from the ground. Okay. So there is one window which is 26 meters high from the ground, and at that window I placed a ladder of 30 meters long. Okay. And what next? The foot of the ladder is at point A. After the first window is fixed, that means repaired, the foot of the ladder is pushed backwards. This is important. Pushed backwards to point B so that the ladder can reach the second window. If you observe clearly, for suppose it is the ground, if the first position of the ladder is this, okay, which is the base point is A, and if it is moved towards B, that means downwards, okay, the foot of the ladder is pushed backwards, okay, backwards, not downwards, backwards, then it goes to point B and the ladder comes downwards. Yes or no? That is to the second window. Clear? So what is the first window here? This is the first window. For suppose C is the first window and D is the second window. Okay. So now the distance from the C to the ground, sorry, from ground to the C, point C or window C is 26 meters. And what is the length of the ladder? It is 30 meters. AC is also 30 and BD, which is same ladder. So AC and BD both are the length of the ladders. Both are equal to 30 meters. What happened next? The angle made by the ladder with the ground is reduced by half. That means if initially the angle is 2 alpha, then now it becomes half. Half of the 2 alpha means alpha. As a result of pushing the ladder. Ladder push cheyadam valla 2 alpha inclination kasta alpha అయిపోయింది, off అయిపోయింది. Then what is the distance between A and B? What is the distance between A and B? Very, very nice problem it is. Okay. If you observe the options, you need not find out the exact value of the AB. You have to find out the intervals in which the AB lies. Okay. Let's see how we have to solve this. Okay. So suppose it is the O is the base point of the wall, and it is A and it is B, and it is C and it is a D. Since AC is a 30 and OC is a 26, OAC is a right angle triangle, yes or no? In which it is 26, it is 30. There is a right angle triangle in which a hypotenuse is 30 and other perpendicular side is 26. So what is the other perpendicular side? 30 square minus 26 whole square. That means 30 plus 26, 56 into 30 minus 26, that is 4 under root. So here 4 root 14, yes or no? Here we have another 4 take outside, so 4 root 14, it is 4 root 14. Okay, it is a 2 alpha and it is alpha. Now from the triangle OAC, tell me the value of cos 2 alpha. Cos 2 alpha. Cos theta means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Yes or no? What is adjacent side? 4 root 14 by hypotenuse is 30. So 2 2s, 2 15s. Okay. So if you observe clearly, root 14, okay, and 15, I'll take approximation. Okay, if I take approximation, what happened here? That means, for suppose root 14 place root 15 తీసేసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, 2 root 15 by 15. That means can both cancel and 2 by root 15. Yes or no? 2 by root 15. And what is the nearest integer and perfect root at 15? That is root 16. Yes or no? What is the value of root 16? That is 4. So root 15 అనేది nearest to the 4 వస్తుంది అంతేనా? So 2 1s, 2 2s. So what is the value of cos 2 alpha? That is approximate value of cos 2 alpha? 1 by 2. Cos 2 alpha is 1 by 2 means what is the value of 2 alpha? 60 degrees. Then what is the value of alpha? 30 degrees. I bet. That's it. If alpha is 30 and you have to find out the AB length, for suppose if it is x అనుకుందాం, Okay, what is the length of BD? It is nothing but length of the ladder, 30. Okay, now I'll take this triangle ODB. ODB తీసుకుందాం. Okay, ODB. O and it is a D and it is a B. Okay, what is the value of OB? 4 root 14 plus X. And what is the value of DB? It is 30 and it is X. Sorry, it is alpha. And then yes, and alpha is equal to how much? 30 degrees. 2 alpha 60 means alpha 30. So same apply the cos theta, cos 30. Cos 30 which is equal to root 3 by 2, which is equal to adjacent side 4 root 14 plus X by 30. Antena? So cancel చేయండి 2 1s, 2 15s. 15 root 3. What is the value of X? 15 root 3 minus 4 root 14. చూడండి ఇక్కడ మీకు చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్ అమ్మా, అప్రాక్సిమేషన్స్ చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకోవాలి. ఓకేనా, యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ ద అప్రాక్సిమేషన్స్. క్లియర్? లేకపోతే ఇందాక మనం ఇది 15 తీసుకున్నాం కదా, ఎస్ ఇది 15 తీసేసుకున్నాం కాబట్టి ఇది 15 ప్లస్ ఎక్స్ తీసేసుకోండి, మీకు ఈజీ ఉంటుంది అంతే. 4 రూట్ 14 ప్లేస్ లో మనం 15 ఇందా తీసుకున్నాం కదా, 12 ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయండి. సో ఐ టేక్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 15. So 15 root 3 minus 15 means 15 take a common, root 3 minus 1. So what is the value of root 3? 1.732 minus 1, that is 0.732. 15 into 0.732 and 10,000. 15 7s 105. So 15 3 is 45. So nearly 10.95 something. 10.95 means what about options? Student options. So definitely it is more than 10.5. Yes. So what is the correct option? Fourth option is the correct answer. Very, very nice model in trigonometry. You may come across this type of model in the upcoming CGL exam. చాలా మంచి ప్రాబ్లమ్, ఇలాంటిది రావచ్చు, ఛాన్సెస్ ఆర్ దేర్. మేబీ మీకు ఇలాగా ఇంటర్వెల్స్ ఇవ్వకుండా డైరెక్ట్ వాల్యూస్ అనేవి అడగచ్చు. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్, దట్ ఈస్ థర్డ్ వన్. లెట్స్ సీ ద థర్డ్ వన్. That is also very nice problem. There are two circles C1 and C2 of radius 3 and 8 units respectively. Please remember here two circles are given, that is pair of circles, and he was not mentioning which type of pair of circles. He was not mentioning which type of pair of circles, then definitely they are non-intersecting circles. You have to take non-intersecting circles. Okay, and the common internal tangent. Common internal tangent. Whenever two non-intersecting circles are there, these are common external tangents. Okay, because they are external to the circle. Okay, and what are the internal tangents? These are the internal tangents. That is transverse tangents becomes the internal. Okay, na? So he was indirectly given as transverse common tangent T, which touches the circles at points P1 and P2. At one circle P1, at another circle P2. The line joining the centers of the circles, intersects the tangent at X. Okay, ఈ tangent కి ఎక్కడ పాయింట్ మిస్ అయిందంట, T and X అనే పాయింట్ దగ్గర ఇంటర్సెక్ట్ అయింది. ఓకే, సో డెఫినెట్లీ the line joining the centers and also tangent always collinear, which I already told you in the circles concept. Okay, and the distance of X from the center of the smaller circle, is 5 units. Okay, ఈ distance 5 ఇచ్చాడు. What is the length of the line segment? P1, P2. That means what is the length of the transverse common tangent? That he was indirectly asking. And you need not find out exact value. You have to find out the interval, in which interval it lies between. That's it. Very simple question. So which I already told some of the formulas in pair of circles for non-intersecting circles. Okay, if you buy the course, if you already bought the course of circles, which is very less amount, if you buy it, then it is you can easily solve this model within seconds, not minutes. Okay, let's see. So these are the circles with centers O dash. What about the centers? He was given now. Okay, centers ఇవ్వలేదు, and this is C1 and it is C2, and O dash are the centers, and the radius are 3 and 8. Okay, and this is the tangent P1, P2, which intersects the line joining the centers at X. Okay, and the distance between OX is 5. Since it is a tangent, definitely it is 90 degrees. Yes. So in OP1X, it is 3 and hypotenuse 5. So what is the value of P1X? It is 4 centimeters. Yes, sir. Right. Now the formula is, so now the problem is closed. How? The distance between point of intersection of transverse common tangent to the circle, that is XP1, is equal to the radius of the circle. మీరు ఏ సర్కిల్ అయితే డ్రా చేస్తున్నారు, that is first circle, the radius of the circle R1 by, since it is a common tangent, you have to take the addition of the radii into this XP1 is lies on the P1 P2, so into P1 P2. That is length of the transverse common tangent. That's it. అయిపోయింది. ఇంకేముంది? What is the value of XP1? It is 4. What is R1? 3. What is R1 plus R2? 3 plus 8, 11 into P1 P2. Now tell me what is the value of P1 P2? 11 into 4, 44 by 3, that is 14.6, approximately 14.6. Within seconds we solve this problem. Okay, when you know these formulas, we already discussed these formulas in circles. A lot of formulas are there and I told you how to remember those formulas. Okay, so please watch that video. 14.6 means it lies between 14 to 15. So that's why what is the answer? Third option is the exact answer. Clear? I hope all of you clear with this. Now I'll go to the next one, that is fourth one. Very, very nice models these are. Let's see fourth. ABCD is a rectangle of area 90 units. Okay, very good. The points P and Q trisect AB. There is a triangle ABCD. Okay, A, B and C and D. PQ are the trisected points of AB. That means PQ divides the line segment into 3 equal parts. Okay. And R, which bisects the CD. Bisect means it divides the CD into 2 equal parts. Now what happened next? The diagonal AC. The diagonal AC intersects the line segment PR and QR. This is the diagonal AC. PR and QR at M and N. Okay. Then what is the area of this quadrilateral PQNM? Very, very nice model, amma. Normal problem, guys. Highlight model. And again, here also you have to find out the value, which is not exact value. You have to find out the limits. That means in which interval the value of the quadrilateral, area of the quadrilateral lies. Okay. Chala simple. Here it is 3 parts. AP, PQ, QB all are equal. Yes, 3 parts are equal. And what about here? DR and RC are equal. But DC and AB are nothing but opposite sides of the rectangle. So both should be equal. Yes. So here 3 parts and here 2 parts are equal. So I'll take the LCM of 3 and 2. What is the LCM of 3 and 2? 6. So that's why I'll take AB and CD as 6 units. For simplification, that's it, not more than that. Okay. So then it is 2 parts, it is 2 parts, it is 2 parts, because total 6 parts is divided into 3 parts covered. Next, what about DR? It is 3 parts and its RC is also 3 parts. Okay. Very good. I hope all of you understand. Next. Here one thing was given, area of the rectangle is given. Here please remember, AB and CD are not 6 centimeters, it is 6 parts. 6 parts, not 6 centimeters. Okay now? Now, for the triangle, so rectangle, diagonal divides the rectangle into 2 equal parts. Yes or no? So definitely if it is total 90, then it is 45, then it is also 45. Yes or no? You know that. But here not at all that is important. Let's see what is important here. Let's see, sorry. Yeah. This is A, B and C and D. Yes. and it is P, Q and R, and it is M and it is N. This is a 2, 2, 2 and it is 3, 3. Now observe, in a rectangle, there is a triangle. We already discussed in rectangles and also parallelograms. Okay, if area of the rectangle is a delta, then what is the area of this triangle? Half of the rectangle. Yes, sir. So area of the rectangle is given as a 90. So what is the area of the triangle? This is 45 centimeter square. So what is the value of ARB? In this rectangle, there is a triangle ARB. Yes or no? So what is the area of this rectangle? Triangle ARB? 45. But this triangle has trisected points. So in cVns, I told you what the line cVns divides the triangle in the ratio of the base. So here 2:2:2 means equal parts, 1:1:1. Yes. So total 3 parts, area is 45. Then what about each part? 3 parts 45 and 1 part and number. So this area is 15. It is 15 and it is 15. Yes or no? So finally, I can tell you the area of triangle PQR is 15. Yes or no? PQR triangle is 15 centimeter square. Clear? ఇక్కడ వరకు అర్థమైంది కదమ్మా? Now I'll go to next step. That is important. What is that? So ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇది P, ఇది Q, ఇది R. ఈ ట్రయాంగిల్ ఎంత మొత్తం వచ్చింది మనకి 15 వచ్చింది. Yes. You have to find out PQMN. Yes, it is 2, it is 2, it is 2, it is 3, it is 3. Now I'll take the triangle, similarity between the triangles. AP and it is M and it is C and it is R. Can we say that triangles AMP and CRM are similar? Of course, these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal, angle A and angle C. Yes. So definitely if two angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, then we can say that those two triangles are similar. What about the similarities? So the corresponding sides AP is 2 and CR is 3. Yes, AP is 2 and CR is 3. Since the ratio of AP and CR is 2:3, then definitely MP and MR is also 2:3. Yes or no? So MP is 2 parts, MR is 3 parts. Clear? Again, I apply the similarity between other two triangles. What are those two triangles? See here, AQ and this is N. AQN CR. Same angle A and angle C are equal and angle N is the common angle. Not common angle, vertically opposite angles. So again, these two triangles are similar. What is the length of AQ? 2 plus 2, 4. What is the length of CR? 3. So here the corresponding sides are 4 and 3. So here also it is 4:3. So what is the value of RN? 3 parts. What is the value of NQ? It is 4 parts. Clear? Now the important thing here you have to remember. There is a triangle PQR. బాగా అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి, ఇక్కడ మొత్తానికి PQR అనే ట్రయాంగిల్ లో 2 పాయింట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, M and N. Okay, it is 3 parts and it is 2 parts and it is 3 parts and it is 4 parts. In the similarity of triangles, in the problems I told you, there are two triangles RMN and RPQ. Not similar triangles. Please remember, they are not at all similar triangles. Okay, but if the angle between angle at R is theta, then for RMN triangle of AB sin theta. Yes, that is half into 3 into 3 sin theta. What is triangle RPQ area? It is 3 plus 2, it is 5 and 3 plus 4, it is 7 of AB sin theta same. So రెండిట్లోని half sin theta కామన్ గా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి what is the ratio of these two triangles areas? Adjacent sides product. Yes or no? So 3 into 3, 9 parts is the area of triangle RMN and 5 into 7, 35 parts is the area of triangle RPQ. Okay, so 35 parts is nothing but RPQ triangle, which is given as మనకి ఎంత వచ్చిందమ్మా 15 centimeters square. Yes, so 15 centimeters square. 35 parts is 15 means what about one part? 3 by 7 centimeters square. But మీరు find out చేయాల్సింది ఏంటి? Not RMN. You have to find out this quadrilateral. So total triangle is 35 and the smaller triangle is 9. What about the remaining quadrilateral? It is 35 minus 9, 26 parts. One part is 3 by 7. So what is 26 parts? 26 into 3 by 7. So 26 into 3 means 78. Yes or no? Yes, by 7 means it is 11 point something. And then approximately 11.1 or so. So observe the options. In which option it has 11 point more than 11. Okay, more than 11 ekkada fourth option, that is more than 11 and less than or equal to 11.5. So that means fourth option is the correct answer. Fourth option is the correct answer. Clear all of you? If anybody has doubt, please ask me in the comment section. Next question, that is fifth one. There are two squares of S1 and S2. Two squares are there with areas are 8 and 9. That means area of S1 is 8 and area of S2 is 9. Okay. S1 is inscribed in S2. So there is a square S2 and there is another square S1 which is inscribed in that S2. Okay. With one corner of S1, clear observe, with one corner of S1 on each side of S2. Square has four corners. Yes, each corner lies on the each side of the square S2. So that means the inner square like this. Okay. The corners of the smaller square divides the sides of the bigger square into two segments. So every corner divides the side of outer square into two segments. Yes or no? One of the length is A and other of length is B. Where B is greater than A. Suppose it is B, then it is A. It is B, then it is A. And it is B, and it is A. And it is B, and it is A. In this way, the corners divide the outer square sides. Okay, then what you have to find out, what is the possible value, a possible value of B by A. Very nice model. You may come across this type in the coming SSC exam or SI APSI constable exams. Let's see how to solve this. Okay, so let's draw this diagram once again. There is an outer square ABCD and there is an inner square PQRS. Okay, so same, the line segments are A and B is greater than A. Okay, so since it is B greater than A, it is BA, BA, BA and BA. Okay, already ఇందాక మనం డ్రా చేసింది మనం డ్రా చేస్తున్నాం. Okay, now observe side of S1 is the inner square and S2 is the outer square. What is the area of S2? 9. S2 area is 9 means what is the side of S2? That is square root of 9, that is 3. That means side of the outer square is 9. Side of the 3. Okay. And what about the side of area of inner square? 8. Area is 8 means what is the side of the inner square? That is square root of 8, that is 2 root. So what is the each length of the side of the inner square? 2 root 2. That's it. So from the first condition, that is A plus B. A plus B is 3 units. And here we have a right angle triangle in which A and B are perpendicular sides and the hypotenuse is 2 root 2. So that's why I can write using Pythagoras theorem, A square plus B square equal to 2 root 2 whole square means 8. That's it. Here we have A square plus B square and A plus B. We know one formula. What is that? A plus B whole square plus a minus b whole square equal to 2 times of a square plus b square. That is a relation between a plus b, a minus b and a square plus b square. Yes, we know a plus b and a square plus b square. If I substitute these values, I can tell you the value of a minus b. Yes, so a plus b is 3 means a plus b whole square is 3 square, that is a 9, and plus a minus b whole square equal to 2 into a square plus b square is 8. 2 into 8 is 16. 16 minus 9, 7. So what is the value of a minus b? Root 7. Observe clearly. A plus b is 3 and a minus b is root 7. Divide both the equations. A plus b by a minus b equal to how much? 3 plus root 7 by 3 minus root 7. Clear? So if a plus b by a minus b is equal to 3 plus root 7, what is the value? 3 plus, sorry, 1 minute. Sorry, it is 3 by root 7. Yes, sorry. Mistake, it is my mistake. A plus b is how much? 3. Yes, a minus b is root 7. So a plus b by a minus b is root 7 after applying componendo dividendo. Yes, here 3 by root 7. Yes, so after applying componendo dividendo, the value of a by b, 1 minute. Here definitely you have to remember one thing. Here a is greater than b. Please remember that. That is very important thing here. Okay. Oh, sorry, b greater than a annadu kada ikkada. B greater than a. This is very much important. The condition b is greater than a. Why it is important? Here I am taking a minus b. A minus b మనం తీసుకోకూడదు. Okay, we have to take b minus a because a minus b should be positive value because a and b are distances. But since it was given b greater than a, we know that a minus b whole square and b minus a whole square are same. So that's why you have to take b minus a, not a minus b. Okay, that is important thing. So కాబట్టి మనం ఏం చెప్పొచ్చు ఇక్కడ a plus b by or b plus a by b minus a is 3 by root 7. Okay, it is not a minus b. You have to write down b minus c. Okay, next, so it is also ఇక్కడ కూడా మనం ఏం చెప్తాం b minus a. Okay, it is also b minus a. So apply component dividendo b by a equal to 3 plus root 7 by 3 minus root 7. So rationalize both the terms 3 plus root 7 by 3 plus root 7. That means multiplying and dividing with 3 plus root 7. That is the rationalizing factor. 3 plus root 7 and 3 plus root 7, that is 3 plus root 7 whole square. A plus b whole square formula 3 square 9 plus 7 plus 2 into 3 into root 7, that is 6 root 7 by 3a minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square, 9 minus 7 2. 9 plus 7 16, 16 by 2 8, 6 by 2 3 root 7. So what is the value of root 7 approximate value? It is equal to 2.6 approximately. And then approximately 2.6. So 8 plus 3 into 2.6. What is the value of 3 into 2.6? That is 7.8. 8 plus 7.8 means nearly 15.8 centimeters or 15.8 units. Our units wise 15.8 units. Let's see the options. So 15.8 means it lies between 14 to 17. Yes. So fourth option is the correct answer. So in the previous questions, like previous question, you have to find out the limit, not the exact value. So this is the procedure and you have to follow in this method only. Clear? Very simple question, not much that difficult. When you practice these type of models, definitely you can solve it in less time. Okay. And next, that is sixth one. Very nice question. It is sixth one and it is the last problem for this video also. That is in 2014 paper also. Okay. Let's see. First, observe the question. and you have to draw, or you have to understand what you have to find out. Okay. Here, diameter of the base of a water-filled inverted right circular cone is 26. There is a cone which is inverted. Okay. This inverted cone has a diameter. Diameter is 26, means what is the radius? 30. Okay. Okay. Now, a cylindrical pipe 5 millimeters in radius is attached to the surface of the cone at a point. So it is the base. Okay. Baga observe cheyandi. Surface of the cone ante idantha kuda surface of the cone. Okay. ఈ కోన్ సర్ఫేస్ మీద ఎక్కడో ఒక దగ్గర సిలిండ్రికల్ పైప్ ని అటాచ్ చేశారు. మేబీ ఇక్కడ అటాచ్ చేశాడు అనుకుందాం. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఒక చిన్న కన్నం చేసి ఇక్కడ ఒక సిలిండ్రికల్ పైప్ ని అటాచ్ చేశారు. ఓకే, ద పర్పెండిక్యులర్ డిస్టెన్స్ చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా డ్రా చేసుకోవాలి. ద పర్పెండిక్యులర్ డిస్టెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ద పాయింట్ అండ్ ద బేస్ ఈజ్ 15 సెంటీమీటర్స్. అంటే ఈ పాయింట్ నుంచి ఇక్కడ బేస్ కి ఈ పర్పెండిక్యులర్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఉంది చూసారా, ఇది ఎంతంట? 15 అంట. ఓకే, అర్థమవుతుందా? ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు? ద డిస్టెన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఎడ్జ్ ఆఫ్ ది బేస్, దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఎడ్జ్ ఆఫ్ ద బేస్ టు ద పాయింట్ ఈస్ 17. అంటే చూడండి, ఇది బేస్ ఎడ్జ్, ఇది పాయింట్, ఈ రెండింటి మధ్యన ఉన్న డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత అంటున్నాడు? 17 అని చెప్తున్నాడు. ఓకే, along the surface, this is the surface of the cone. Okay, if water flows at the rate, ఇక్కడ నుంచి వాటర్ వచ్చేస్తుంది, వాటర్ ఫ్లోస్ at the rate of 10 meters per minute through the pipe, ఈ పైప్ నుంచి వచ్చేస్తే how much time would elapse before water stops coming out of the pipe? అంటే బేసిక్ ఇక్కడ మొత్తం వాటర్ ఉందమ్మా. ఓకే, ఈ వాటర్ అంతటి నుంచి కింద వరకు వాటర్ ఉంది. ఇక్కడ ఒక పైప్ ని అటాచ్ చేసాం. ఈ పైప్ నుంచి వచ్చే వాటర్ అనేది మొత్తం కోన్ లో ఉన్న అంత వాటర్ అంతా వచ్చేది. ఈ కింద ఉన్న పార్ట్ ఉంది చూసారా, ఈ వాటర్ కాకుండా ఈ మిగతా పార్ట్ ఉంది చూసారా, ఆ వాటర్ అంతా వచ్చేస్తుంది. అంతేనా? ఆ పైప్ నుంచి, ఎందుకు ఇక్కడ అటాచ్ చేసాం కాబట్టి. అయితే ఈ పైన వాటర్ అంతా రావడానికి ఎంత టైం పడుతుంది, అది క్వశ్చన్. చూసారా, అక్కడ మీకు ఒక 4 లైన్స్ ఇచ్చిన క్వశ్చన్ లోని ఏదేదో ఉంది. కానీ మనం చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా కనుక రాసుకుంటే సింపుల్ అమ్మాయి. కోన్స్ లోని ఫ్రస్ట్రమ్ అనే పార్ట్ చదువుకుంటాం కదా, ఫ్రస్ట్రమ్ కాన్సెప్ట్. ఇఫ్ ఐ అప్లై ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్రస్ట్రమ్ టు దిస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ విత్ ఇన్ సెకండ్స్. ఓకే, విత్ ఇన్ సెకండ్స్, అండ్ దట్ మెథడ్ దట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అండ్ ఆల్సో విత్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ ఫ్లో రేట్ కాన్సెప్ట్, ఈ రెండింటిని మిక్స్ చేస్తే చాలు, అంతకు మించి ఏం లేదు. వెరీ నైస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ దిస్ ఇస్. ఓకే, హౌ డు యూ సాల్వ్ దిస్? నేను మరొకసారి డయాగ్రామ్ డ్రా చేస్తాను, చూడండి. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద డయాగ్రామ్. సో మనకి ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాటర్ మాత్రమే ఇక్కడ పై వరకు ఉంది చూసారా, ఈ వాటర్ మాత్రమే ఈ సిలిండ్రికల్ పైప్ నుంచి వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ చూడండి, బిగ్గర్ కోన్ యొక్క రేడియస్ ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? 13. డయామీటర్ 26 మీన్స్ రేడియస్ 30. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్? 17. ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత అన్నాడు? 17 అన్నాడు. అండ్ దెర్ ఈజ్ ఎ పర్పెండిక్యులర్ డిస్టెన్స్, ఇది ఎంత ఇచ్చాడు? 15 ఇచ్చాడు. నేను ఇక్కడ మీకు పాయింట్స్ డ్రా చేస్తాను, చూడండి. ఇది O అనుకోండి, ఇది A, అండ్ దిస్ పాయింట్ ఇస్ B, అండ్ దిస్ పాయింట్ ఇస్ C. ఓకేనా? అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ D అనుకుందాం. ABD అనేది ఒక ట్రయాంగిల్ అమ్మా. ఓకే, ABD is a triangle in which BD is 15 and it is 17. Since it is a right angle triangle, what about the other perpendicular side? What is the triplet we have? 15, 17. 8, 15, 17. And it is 8. So what is the distance AD? 8. What is the total distance OA? 13. So 13 lo 8 is 5. So that means this is the distance 5, which is nothing but BC. ఈ రెండు ఈక్వల్ కదా, సో కాబట్టి 5. అంతేనా? అంటే ఈ కిందనున్న కోన్ యొక్క రేడియస్ ఎంత అవుతుందమ్మా? 5 సెంటీమీటర్స్. అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద డిస్టెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ఆర్ ద పర్పెండిక్యులర్ డిస్టెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ద సెంటర్స్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ 2 కోన్స్? అంటే ఈ పెద్ద కోన్కి చిన్న కోన్కి డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంతమ్మా? ఇది 15 అయితే ఇది కూడా 15. అయిపోయింది, ఇంకా అయిపోయింది. ఇంకేం లేదు. ఇక్కడ ఈ ఫ్రస్ట్రమ్ ఉంది కదా, ఈ ఫ్రస్ట్రమ్ కి టాప్ రేడియస్ తెలిసిపోయింది, డౌన్ రేడియస్ చిన్న లోవర్ పార్ట్ రేడియస్ తెలిసిపోయింది. and the height of the frustum కూడా తెలిసిపోయింది. If I know the frustum radius, okay, circular ends యొక్క radii తెలుసు, height తెలిస్తే direct formula we have. What is the volume of the frustum? Volume of that frustum is nothing but volume of this water, which is equal to the rate of flow. A into velocity into time. Area of this pipe into velocity into time. If you equate those two things, then definitely you will get the value of time. That's it. Okay, let's see. ఏం లేదు, ఇక్కడ ఈ కోన్ ఉంది కదా, మనకి డయామీటర్స్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయి, ఇది 5, ఇది 15, ఇది 13, అంతేనా. ఇది ఫ్రస్టమ్, దీంట్లో ఉన్న వాటర్ అంతా. సో దీన్ని నేను ఫ్రస్టమ్గా తేవడం కోసం ఏం చేస్తాను, నేను దానికి రివర్స్ రొటేట్ చేశాను అంతే, మీకు ఈజీగా తెలియడం కోసం. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ 15 and it is 13 and it is 15. So what is the volume of the frustum? Volume of the frustum formula తెలుసా, 1/3 pi h r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 r2. This is the volume of the frustum. So this volume is equal to area of the cylindrical pipe into velocity of the water coming out through the pipe into time taken. So ఎందుకు ఈ వాటర్నే కదా ఈ వెలాసిటీతో మా పైప్ అనేది కొంత టైంలోని బయటికి పంపించేస్తాం, అవునా. సో ఈ రెండు ఈక్వేట్ చేయండి, సరిపోతుంది, వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో నౌ ఐఎమ్ ఈక్వేటింగ్ దోస్ టు 1/3 into pi into h. What is the value of h? 15. All are in centimeters. Okay, and r1 square, that is a 5 square plus 13 square plus 5 into 13. 5 into 13 means 65, which is equal to area. It is a cylindrical pipe. Cylindrical pipe means what is the area of the cross section? Circular cross section, that is pi r square. Pi into r square. Please observe the dimensions here. That cylindrical pipe is a 5 millimeters in radius. Okay, 5 millimeters in radius. 5 millimeters in radius means convert it into centimeters. That is a 5 by 10 centimeters. That means 1/2 centimeters. ఎందుకు అన్ని centimeters ఉన్నాయి కదా. So what is the radius of this cylindrical pipe in centimeters? 1/2. Okay, now pi r square kada, area of the cross section is circular, so pi r square, so 1/2 whole square into velocity. What is the velocity? 10 meters per minute. 10 meters, 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter in minutes into t. So in minutes మనం ఇక్కడ చెప్తున్నాం కాబట్టి the time values also we will get in minutes. That's it. Simplification. Pi cancel. 3 1s 3 5s, 5 1s 5 2s, 2 square అంటే 4 కదా, so 1 2 cancel and 2 1s 2 50s. Okay, so what is the value of t? 13 square 169 plus 25 plus 65. 25 plus 65 అంటే 90. 169 plus 90 means 259 by 50. సో 2తో మల్టిప్లై చేయండి రెండు వైపులా, ఎంత వస్తుంది అప్పుడు 528 by 100. 528 by 100 means 5.28 minutes. So this is the exact answer. ఏం చేశానమ్మా, మొత్తానికి ఫ్రస్ట్రమ్ వాల్యూమ్ ని రేట్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్లోకి ఈక్వల్ చేశాను, అయిపోయింది అంతే, ఏం లేదు ఇంకా. రేట్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్లో ఇంటూ టైం. ఓకే, దాట్స్ ఇట్. So what is the option which we have? 5.28. చూడండి ఎక్కడ ఉందో, 5.28 or 5.2 approximate value కాబట్టి మనం ఇది తీసుకోవచ్చు, fourth option. సో బేసిక్ గా మనకి 5.2 or 5.28, it's okay. Okay, the correct answer is 5 to 5.2 అని పెట్టుకోవచ్చు, అంటే ఆప్షన్స్ కి రిలేటెడ్ గా ఉండదు. ఓకే, సో ఫోర్త్ ఆప్షన్ ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్. బేసిక్ గా మనకి ఎలా ఉంటాయంటే ఇక్కడ ఈ SAT ఎగ్జామ్ లో 5 ఆప్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, ఈ ఆప్షన్ సపోజ్ నన్ ఆఫ్ ది అబౌవ్ ఉంది అనుకోండి, ఫర్ సపోజ్ దేర్ ఈజ్ అనదర్ ఆప్షన్ నన్ ఆఫ్ ది అబౌవ్, నేను ఏంటంటే SSC వాటి 4 ఆప్షన్స్ ఇస్తారు కాబట్టి ఐ పుట్ ఓన్లీ 4 ఆప్షన్స్. ఓకే, ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఆప్షన్ ఈజ్ నన్ ఆఫ్ ది అబౌవ్, ద నన్ ఆఫ్ ది అబౌవ్ ఈజ్ కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్. ఎందుకు మనకి ఎంత వచ్చిందమ్మా 5.28, విచ్ ఈస్ మోర్ దాన్ 5.2, నాట్ లెస్ దాన్ 5.2. ఏ సార్, అప్పుడు నన్ ఆఫ్ ది అబౌవ్ పెట్టుకోవాలి. Please be clear with the options. Okay, since I eliminate that option and remaining one options without పెట్టాలి కదా, so that's why I'll put fourth option as the some nearest answer. Clear? I hope all of you clear with this problem. And if you want to take the course of mensuration in the coming days, I'll start paid course on mensuration, 3D mensuration, which will be helpful for this type of models also. Okay, clear? Anybody has doubt, you can ask me to comment section. Clear all of you? Friends, wait for 2 minutes. I'll tell you two things for you. So the first thing is, all Pure Maths topics PDFs are available in Instamojo. సో ఇన్స్టామోజో అనేది ఒక వెబ్సైట్ అనమాట. మీకు పీడిఎఫ్స్ కానీ ఏవైనా మెటీరియల్స్ అనేవి పర్చేజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో నేను నా క్లాస్ నోట్సెస్ కానీ, ఓకే, అలానే మీరు డిఏ మాక్ టెస్ట్లు కానీ ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీరు ఈ ఇన్స్టామోజో నుంచి మీరు పర్చేజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. నేను ఆల్రెడీ డిస్క్రిప్షన్లో మీకు ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తున్నాను. సో అంతేకాకుండా ప్యూర్ మ్యాథ్స్ అనగానే ఏ టాపిక్స్ వస్తాయంటే మీకు ఆల్జీబ్రా, geometry and mensuration 2D and 3D and trigonometry and also progressions and coordinate geometry. All these comes under pure maths or advanced maths. Okay, so ఎవరైతే ఎస్ఐ అండ్ కానిస్టేబుల్ అండ్ డిఏఓ ఎగ్జామ్స్, ఓకే, అంతేకాకుండా మనకి ఎస్ఎస్సి సిజిఎల్ ఆర్ యూపీఎస్సి సిడిఎస్ ఈ ఎగ్జామ్కి ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా ఈ టాపిక్స్ మీద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అనేవి వస్తాయి. ఓకే, and the next thing is second one, current affairs. FAIRS Cloud current affairs is also available. Okay, FAIRS Cloud current affairs, and still I am also following the same current affairs since 2016. So it is very very nice website, FAIRS Cloud. So వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తున్నారంటే మీకు మంత్లీ, డైలీ అండ్ మంత్లీ అండ్ వీక్లీ అండ్ ఆల్సో ఇయర్లీ కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఫ్రమ్ జాన్ 2022 డిసెంబర్ 2020, అంటే మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా తీసుకోండి. ఈ రోజే తీసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఈ రోజు తీసుకున్న మీకు జాన్యువరి నుంచి ఇప్పటి వరకు ఉన్న కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ డైలీ, వీక్లీ, మంత్లీ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు. మీకు మెయిల్ వస్తుంది. అలానే నెక్స్ట్ కమింగ్ డేస్లోని డిసెంబర్ వరకు కూడా ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. అంతేగాని ఈ రోజు మీరు తీసుకుంటే ఈ రోజు నుంచి 1 year అనేది మాత్రం అనుకోండి. ఓకే, డోంట్ డూ దట్, డోంట్ థింక్ లైక్ దట్. ఓకే, సో అయితే ఈ 1 year కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ లో మీకు డైలీ, మంత్లీ, వీక్లీ ప్రొవైడ్ చేసేది హౌ మచ్ మనీ దే ఆర్ టేకింగ్, ఎంత మనీ తీసుకుంటున్నారంటే 300 రూపీస్ తీసుకుంటున్నారు. దే ఆర్ టేకింగ్ 300 రూపీస్. బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ పర్చేజ్ విత్ మై రిఫరల్ కోడ్, దే విల్ ఆస్క్ సమ్ రిఫరల్ కోడ్ ఫర్ యూ. ఓకే, ఇన్ దట్ రిఫరల్ కోడ్ ఇఫ్ యూ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ మ్యాథ్స్ విత్ మనీ అండ్ టైప్ చేసి అనుకోండి, దెన్ యూ విల్ గెట్ అగైన్ 10% డిస్కౌంట్. సో 300 లో 10% అంటే ఎంత? 30 రూపీస్ డిస్కౌంట్. సో ఇట్ మీన్స్ 270 రూపీస్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ఇట్. Okay, so the total current affairs, daily, monthly, weekly and yearly, total current affairs you will get it 270 rupees. That's it. Okay, I already provided that all the descriptions, so all the links I gave you in the description. Please go through that. And with this I'll conclude this session, and the next session I'll come up with a new video. Okay, thank you very much and have a good day all of you. So all the best and Jai Hind.